Welcome to your Cancer Daily Horoscope for May 25, 2025. As we delve into the cosmic energies influencing your sign today, I see a particularly significant lunar transition that will deeply resonate with your sensitive Cancerian nature. The moon, your ruling celestial body, moves into Libra today, bringing a harmonious energy that encourages balance and diplomatic approaches, particularly in matters concerning your home and emotional foundations. This quarter moon phase represents a time of adjustment and thoughtful evaluation for you. With the moon in relationship-oriented Libra, activating your fourth house of home and family, your emotional landscape appears more balanced than usual today. This offers a welcome respite from the emotional intensity you've been experiencing in recent weeks. Venus forms a supportive trine to your sign, bringing a soothing quality to your emotional world and enhancing your ability to express feelings that may have been difficult to articulate, especially with family members or close friends. However, I must caution you about Neptune's influence today, which could potentially cloud your emotional clarity if you don't make efforts to stay grounded. Your natural empathic abilities are heightened, making you more susceptible to absorbing the emotional states of others around you. I recommend regular grounding practices today, particularly those involving water, your element. A brief shower, bath, or even mindfully washing your hands can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those you've unconsciously absorbed from your environment. Regarding relationships and social interactions, today offers excellent energy for resolving any lingering domestic tensions. Your diplomatic abilities are enhanced under the Libra moon, allowing you to effectively mediate conflicts that may have been brewing beneath the surface. Mercury's position supports clear communication, especially concerning matters of the heart. For those Cancers in committed relationships, I see a beautiful opportunity to deepen your connection through honest conversation about shared dreams for the future. Single Cancers might find themselves attracted to someone with a strong intellectual presence, possibly through a home-related event or family introduction. Family relationships benefit from your enhanced patience today. A conversation with a parental figure or elder family member could yield valuable insights about your own emotional patterns. Listen carefully to the wisdom being offered, as it contains keys to your personal growth. When it comes to career and practical matters, professional concerns may take a backseat to domestic issues today, but that doesn't mean you should ignore work completely. Jupiter's influence in your career sector suggests that seeds planted now could yield significant results in approximately 3 months. Consider using today's balanced energy to review your professional goals and make any necessary adjustments to your career trajectory. Financially, I notice Mars in your second house, suggesting potential unexpected expenses related to home or family. It would be wise to refrain from major purchases today, as your judgment regarding value might be slightly impaired by emotional considerations. Instead, focus on budgeting and planning for the upcoming month. Your natural intuition regarding workplace dynamics is especially strong today. Pay attention to subtle shifts in professional relationships, as they contain valuable information about future developments. A colleague may approach you for emotional support, providing this could strengthen an important alliance. Regarding your health and well-being, your physical energy follows an interesting pattern today. The morning may bring a sense of lethargy that gradually transforms into steady, sustainable energy by afternoon. Rather than fighting this natural rhythm, I suggest honoring it by planning your day accordingly. Schedule demanding tasks for mid-afternoon when your vitality peaks. Digestive sensitivity is highlighted under today's lunar influence. Your stomach, often your emotional barometer, requires gentle care. Opt for nourishing, easy-to-digest foods and avoid emotional eating triggers. Herbal teas containing chamomile or ginger could be particularly soothing for your sensitive system today. Water retention might be slightly increased, so ensure proper hydration while minimizing salt intake. Gentle movement that encourages lymphatic flow, such as swimming, walking, or yoga, would be especially beneficial for your physical well-being today. From a spiritual perspective, today's planetary alignment creates a gateway for profound intuitive insights. Your psychic receptivity is heightened, making this an excellent day for meditation, journaling, or divination practices if they're part of your spiritual routine. Pay particular attention to dreams from last night, as they may contain symbolic guidance about current emotional challenges. The Libra moon encourages finding balance between caring for others and nurturing yourself, a perpetual challenge for your nurturing sign. Today offers a valuable opportunity to examine whether your emotional energy is being distributed in ways that honor your own needs while still supporting loved ones. Neptune's position enhances your connection to collective consciousness. You may feel drawn to explore artistic or creative expressions that channel this energy. Even simple acts like listening to music or appreciating beauty can become profound spiritual experiences under today's cosmic conditions. Looking at your lucky elements for today, your fortunate color is silver blue, reflecting the moon's nurturing energy filtered through Libra's aesthetic sensibility. Wearing this color or surrounding yourself with it can enhance your natural intuitive abilities. The number 2 carries special significance for you today, highlighting partnerships and balance. Notice where this number appears in your day. It may mark moments of opportunity or insight. Your luckiest hours are between 3 to 5 p.m., when the moon forms a harmonious aspect with Venus. Schedule important conversations or activities requiring emotional intelligence during this window, if possible. In summary, May 25, 2025 offers you a day of emotional calibration, dear Cancer. The Libra moon's influence creates space for balancing your nurturing instincts with necessary self-care. Home and family matters take precedence, with particularly favorable energy for healing conversations and domestic harmony. Professionally, today favors planning over action. Financially, exercise caution with spending, particularly regarding emotional purchases. Your health benefits from gentle attention to rhythms and cycles, honoring your body's natural flow rather than forcing productivity. Remember that your sensitivity is your superpower today, not your weakness. By maintaining healthy boundaries and grounding practices, you can utilize your emotional intelligence without becoming overwhelmed by it. Your affirmation for today is, I balance giving and receiving with grace, honoring my needs while supporting those I love. Looking ahead, tomorrow brings a shift as the moon moves into Scorpio, deepening emotional currents and inviting you to explore beneath surface appearances. Today's balanced approach prepares you well for those deeper waters ahead. Trust your intuition, gentle Cancer. The stars are aligning to support your emotional wisdom today. On May 25, 2025, Cancer natives will experience a particularly notable celestial configuration. The Sun at 4 degrees Gemini illuminates your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden matters, creating a period of introspection before your solar return. This placement suggests that unconscious realizations are surfacing, preparing you for your upcoming birthday season. Pay attention to dreams and intuitive nudges today, as they contain valuable insights about underlying patterns in your life. The moon, your ruling celestial body, transits through intense Scorpio in your 5th house of creativity and self-expression. This creates a powerful emotional current that enhances your creative vision and deepens romantic connections. The water sign harmony between Cancer and Scorpio produces an intuitive flow that allows you to express your deepest emotions through creative outlets. Artistic Cancers may find themselves unusually prolific today. Mercury positioned at 12 degrees Gemini also transits your 12th house, forming a sextile to Neptune in Aries in your 10th house. This aspect brings heightened intuition regarding career matters and may deliver subconscious insights about your professional direction. Communications might feel somewhat nebulous today, but this can be channeled into inspirational thinking rather than confusion. Venus at 29 degrees Gemini, the critical anaretic degree, is preparing to enter your sign tomorrow. This final degree of Gemini in your 12th house suggests a culmination of behind-the-scenes relationship developments that will soon come to light. Secret admirers may reveal themselves, or unacknowledged feelings could surface as Venus prepares to move into your sign. Mars in Leo occupies your second house of finances and personal resources, bringing energetic focus to material concerns. This position increases your drive for financial security, but may also trigger spending on items that boost your sense of self-worth. The square Mars forms to Saturn in Aries in your 10th house indicates tension between personal resource management and professional obligations. You may feel pressure to invest in your career while simultaneously being concerned about preserving resources. Jupiter at 18 degrees Gemini in your 12th house forms a beneficial trine to Saturn, offering structured support for spiritual growth. This aspect helps you build practical frameworks around your intuitive insights, particularly regarding career advancement. Jupiter's expansive energy in your subconscious sector is quietly boosting your faith in invisible processes working in your favor. Saturn continuing its transit through Aries in your 10th house of career and public reputation creates ongoing pressure to solidify your professional foundation. Today's square from Mars highlights the need to balance ambition with practical resource management. The disciplined energy of Saturn rewards consistent effort rather than impulsive actions. Uranus at 27 degrees Taurus in your 11th house of social networks and collective endeavors forms a significant sextile to Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th house. This aspect triggers unexpected developments within group finances or shared resources. A sudden opportunity for collaboration could emerge that transforms your relationship with certain social circles. Neptune at 10 degrees Aries in your career sector forms that sextile to Mercury mentioned earlier, enhancing creative thinking about professional matters. This aspect brings inspiration about how to incorporate more meaning into your work life, though clarity may be somewhat diminished. Trust impressions that come through unusual channels today. Pluto's continued retrograde through Aquarius in your 8th house of shared resources and transformation deepens your understanding of power dynamics in close relationships. The sextile from Uranus suggests technological or innovative approaches to managing shared finances could emerge today, possibly through unexpected social connections. Chiron at 22 degrees Aries conjuncts your midheaven, bringing healing opportunities through your professional expression. You may find yourself in a position to help others through your career today, or past wounds related to public recognition could surface for healing. The North Node in Pisces in your 9th house of higher learning and exploration forms a harmonious water trine to your Cáncer planets, encouraging spiritual development and expansion of consciousness. This supportive aspect suggests that exploring philosophical concepts or foreign cultures would be particularly rewarding and growth-oriented for you today. The lunar node's axis across your 3rd and 9th houses highlights tension between immediate communication needs and broader perspective seeking. With the North Node in your 9th house, you're being cosmically nudged toward expanding your horizons rather than getting caught in local gossip or mundane mental activities. The part of fortune today falls in your 4th house of home and foundations, suggesting that emotional fulfillment comes through connecting with family or nurturing your living space. Creating comfort at home will recharge your emotional batteries more effectively than external achievements today. The Black Moon Lilith point at 19 degrees Virgo in your 3rd house forms a challenging aspect to Neptune, potentially triggering communication issues where repressed truths seek expression. Be mindful of how you deliver difficult messages today, as the tendency toward passive-aggressive communication is heightened. Overall, May 25, 2025, presents Cáncer with a planetary pattern focused on preparation and internal alignment before Venus enters your sign, bringing a refreshed cycle of personal attraction and self-expression. The strong 12th house emphasis suggests working with subconscious material and trusting intuitive guidance, while the Scorpio moon enhances your emotional depth and creative potential. Cáncer, your communication landscape on May 25, 2025 presents a fascinating interplay of celestial energies. Today, Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Neptune, creating a powerful conduit for your natural intuition to flow into your words. This isn't just any ordinary day for expressing yourself. There's a mystic quality to how you'll communicate, with your words carrying emotional depth that others find magnetic and compelling. The moon, your ruling celestial body, moves through Pisces today, intensifying your already formidable emotional intelligence and making you particularly receptive to unspoken cues in conversation. You might find yourself finishing others' sentences or understanding what they mean before they've fully expressed it themselves. This heightened empathy serves you well in delicate conversations that require nuance. When speaking today, you'll notice your words carry a poetic quality, making this an exceptional time for writing, especially journaling or creative expression that draws from your rich inner emotional landscape. During the morning hours, the moon's square to Venus may briefly make you hesitant to express vulnerability, but by midday, this tension dissolves, opening a channel for authentic emotional sharing. Be mindful around 3 p.m. when the moon opposes Mars, potentially triggering defensive communication if you feel misunderstood. Your powers of persuasion are particularly strong today. There's an almost hypnotic quality to how you express yourself, especially when discussing matters close to your heart. This isn't manipulation, but rather the natural result of your genuine emotional connection to your words. For those Cancer individuals involved in teaching, counseling, or any form of mentoring, your ability to convey complex emotional concepts will be especially pronounced today. Digital communication may feel less satisfying than usual. Your expression thrives with the emotional feedback loop of in-person connection, where you can read micro-expressions and emotional responses. In relationships, you're more likely to express long-held feelings today, particularly around family matters or domestic situations. The Pisces moon activates your ninth house of higher understanding, giving your communication a philosophical bent. You're not just expressing facts, but weaving them into larger patterns of meaning. If you've struggled with setting boundaries in communication, today offers a gentle opportunity to practice assertiveness wrapped in your natural caring delivery. Your voice may carry particular resonance today, literally and figuratively, with others noticing a soothing, almost melodic quality to your speech. For creative Cancers, artistic expression channels open wider, allowing emotions to transform into tangible creations, whether through music, visual arts, or written word. Pay attention to dreams from last night, as they may contain symbolic messages worth expressing or exploring through creative work today. In professional settings, you'll excel at emotional, intelligence-driven communication, potentially mediating conflicts or creating harmony through your words. While your verbal expression flows more easily, be cautious of absorbing others' emotional states during conversations. Your empathic abilities are heightened, but can leave you emotionally drained if boundaries aren't maintained. Tonight's lunar energy supports intimate conversation, making it ideal for heart-to-heart talks with loved ones or working through emotional complexities in close relationships. Trust your intuitive hits about when to speak and when to listen. Your natural rhythm for conversational give and take is especially fine-tuned today. May 25, 2025 presents Cancer with a fascinating financial landscape, particularly as the Sun in Gemini activates your 12th house of hidden matters and subconscious patterns. Today, your financial intuition is exceptionally sharp. Pay close attention to those subtle inner nudges about investments or money moves that aren't obvious to others. The universe is whispering financial secrets directly to your intuition. With Mercury likely positioned in Gemini, your analytical abilities regarding complex financial data are heightened. You might receive private financial information today that isn't widely available. This is an excellent time to review investment portfolios, analyze market trends, or research potential financial opportunities that align with your long-term security needs. Venus brings significant influence to your material world today. If positioned in Taurus, It's activating your 11th house of networks, suggesting financial opportunities could emerge through professional connections or social circles. A casual conversation at a gathering might lead to a lucrative collaboration. If Venus has moved into Gemini, joining the Sun in your 12th house, unexpected financial windfalls may arrive from sources you hadn't considered, perhaps from past investments you'd almost forgotten about. Jupiter, the great benefic, is either completing its transit through Gemini or has recently entered your sign. This is tremendously significant for your financial outlook. If Jupiter is about to enter Cáncer, you're standing at the threshold of a powerful 12-year cycle of personal expansion and opportunity. Financial seeds planted today could yield substantial returns throughout the coming year. If Jupiter has already entered Cáncer, you're experiencing the early energies of a period that traditionally brings increased abundance, opportunity, and prosperity. Saturn in Pisces forms a favorable trine to your sun sign, providing structure and discipline to your financial endeavors. This influence helps you establish solid foundations for wealth building. Property investments, family businesses, or ventures related to home and security, natural Cáncer domains, receive beneficial stability and long-term viability under this transit. Uranus in Gemini is disrupting conventional thinking about wealth and security. Today might bring innovative financial ideas or unconventional opportunities. You're being cosmic nudged to think differently about generating income or investing your resources. Consider alternative approaches to wealth building that align with changing economic landscapes. Neptune in Aries activates your 10th house of career and reputation, creating both opportunity and potential confusion. Your professional image may be somewhat idealized during this period, which can attract financial opportunities, particularly in creative or compassionate fields. However, maintain clarity in business relationships, ensure all financial agreements have well-defined boundaries and expectations. Pluto's retrograde in Aquarius affects your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This powerful transit suggests significant restructuring in how you handle investments, taxes, inheritances, or funds shared with partners. While potentially challenging, this process ultimately leads to greater financial empowerment. You might revisit joint financial arrangements today with new insights about power dynamics or dependencies. The moon's position on this specific day will color your emotional relationship with money matters. A Capricorn moon would emphasize formal financial partnerships and contracts, while an Aquarius moon would focus your emotional energy on transformation through shared resources. Today's financial opportunities for Cáncer include several promising avenues. First, trust those intuitive hits about timing. Your subconscious is processing financial information even when your conscious mind isn't aware of it. Second, unexpected income may arrive from past efforts or forgotten sources. Third, collaborative financial ventures, especially those aligned with your values around security and nurturing, show particular promise. The Jupiter influence cannot be overstated, whether approaching or newly in your sign. It marks the beginning of a significant period of growth. Financial initiatives started today have strong potential to expand substantially over the coming months. To maximize today's financial potential, consider allocating time for both intuitive and analytical approaches to money matters. Review your budget and investment strategy, but also sit quietly and tune into your gut feelings about specific opportunities. Your natural Cáncer intuition is especially powerful around financial matters today. Connect with trusted colleagues or friends about potential collaborations, as the Venus energy suggests prosperity through partnerships. However, maintain healthy boundaries in financial relationships, as Neptune's influence could blur lines between generosity and overextension. This is an excellent day to review insurance policies, retirement accounts, or shared investments. The Pluto retrograde is revealing deeper patterns in how you manage combined resources, offering insights that lead to greater financial sovereignty. Consider how your emotional relationship with money might be evolving. Cancer's natural desire for security sometimes leads to financial conservatism that could limit growth. Today's planetary alignment encourages calculated risks that honor your need for security while allowing for expansion. Property matters, home investments, or family businesses receive beneficial aspects today. If you've been considering refinancing, investing in real estate, or making home improvements that increase value, cosmic timing supports these initiatives. Water-related investments or businesses connected to emotional well-being, food, nutrition, or caregiving receive favorable energies. These Cancer-ruled domains align particularly well with today's financial currents. Remember that Jupiter's approaching or recent ingress into your sign marks the beginning of a personal new year of sorts, one with expanded possibilities for prosperity. Financial decisions made today are like seeds planted in especially fertile soil, ready to grow with your careful tending over the coming months. As the cosmic energies align on May 25, 2025, Cancer finds exceptional fortune in several key life domains. The Moon, your celestial ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, creating an expansive energy around your deepest intuitions and emotional insights. This cosmic blessing particularly illuminates your fourth house of home and family, suggesting that domestic matters become a source of significant joy and fulfillment today. You may feel an overwhelming sense of comfort and belonging within your personal sanctuary, making this an ideal day for hosting intimate gatherings or simply enjoying the peaceful ambience of your space. Family connections, especially with maternal figures or female relatives, carry special significance and could bring unexpected emotional healing or valuable wisdom. The universe is also directing fortunate energy toward your financial sector, as Venus graces your second house of personal resources. This placement suggests potential monetary gains, possibly through a creative venture or a project connected to your home. You might discover a forgotten asset or receive an unexpected financial boost from a family member. Your intuitive connection to value is heightened today. Trust your gut when making financial decisions, as your inner compass is exceptionally calibrated. Water-related activities carry particular blessing today, whether spending time near oceans, lakes, or simply enjoying a rejuvenating bath ritual. These experiences will provide both emotional nourishment and unexpected inspiration. Creative pursuits, especially those involving cooking, interior design, or emotional expression through art, are divinely supported today. Your capacity to channel feelings into beautiful creations reaches a peak, potentially opening doors to recognition or new opportunities. Nurturing connections form another fortunate area. Your natural caregiving abilities are magnified, and the care you extend to others returns to you tenfold. The stars also highlight academic pursuits and knowledge expansion as areas of special blessing. If you've been considering enrolling in a course related to psychology, nutrition, or emotional wellness, cosmic forces strongly support this direction. The universe seems to be creating a protective bubble around your emotional well-being today, shielding you from unnecessary drama and allowing your sensitive nature to flourish without defensive walls. This is an auspicious day for emotional vulnerability and authentic expression. When you show your true feelings, you'll be met with understanding rather than judgment. Regarding health matters, your intuitive connection to bodily needs strengthens, making this an excellent day to establish new wellness routines that honor your physical and emotional requirements. Pay special attention to dreams and subtle intuitive messages today. They contain valuable guidance about which paths will bring the greatest fulfillment in the coming months. Your emotional intelligence serves as a powerful asset in professional settings as well, allowing you to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics with grace and wisdom. Finally, spiritual practices that involve water symbolism or moon-focused meditation carry particular potency for you today, potentially unveiling insights that have remained hidden beneath the surface of consciousness. On May 25, 2025, Cancer, your social landscape undergoes a profound transformation as the Moon, your celestial ruler, forms a powerful trine with Neptune in Aries. This alignment opens channels of empathic connection that have remained dormant for several weeks. You'll notice an almost telepathic quality to your interactions today, particularly with water signs fellow Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces individuals who naturally resonate with your emotional frequency. The moon's position in the depths of your 8th house activates subtle energies related to shared resources and emotional intimacy, creating opportunities for profound bonding that transcends superficial interaction. Venus in your own sign amplifies your natural magnetism, drawing others toward your nurturing energy like moths to a gentle flame. This placement gives your social interactions a particularly tender quality today, and many will seek your company simply to bask in the warmth of your presence. With Jupiter forming a supportive sextile to your Sun, social expansiveness becomes your superpower. Gatherings that might normally trigger your hermit tendencies instead feel nourishing and energizing. The protective shell you typically maintain in social settings becomes more permeable today, allowing for more authentic exchanges. Mercury in Gemini activates your 12th house of the subconscious, giving you remarkable insight into unspoken dynamics within your friend groups and social circles. You'll pick up on subtle tensions or connections that others remain oblivious to. This heightened sensitivity lets you act as a compassionate mediator in group settings. Mars in Leo ignites your 2nd house of values and resources, giving you the confidence to establish boundaries within friendships and social obligations. You're able to assert your needs without the guilt that sometimes plagues your water-dominant nature. This planetary position encourages you to be selective about how and with whom you spend your social energy. Uranus in Gemini creates an electric undercurrent in your social interactions, potentially bringing surprising connections with individuals who initially seem completely different from your usual social circle. These unexpected alliances could prove remarkably stimulating and growth-oriented. The Gemini Sun illuminating your 12th house suggests that some social connections may be happening on more subtle or spiritual levels today. Pay attention to meaningful coincidences and people who appear in your life seemingly by chance. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to restructure your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, suggesting that connections made through educational pursuits, spiritual communities, or philosophical interests hold particular significance now. These relationships have staying power and will contribute meaningfully to your personal evolution. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius stirs the depths of your 8th house, bringing intensity to social bonds that involve shared resources, investments, or emotional vulnerabilities. This transit encourages you to evaluate which relationships truly merit your deepest trust. Your emotional intelligence reaches exceptional heights today with this cosmic configuration, making you particularly adept at navigating complex social dynamics. While your sign tends toward caution in forming new connections, today offers a rare window where your intuition about others is virtually infallible. Trust your gut when meeting new people. Family connections receive a boost from ancestral energies today, as the moon forms a significant aspect with the North Node. Relatives may reach out unexpectedly, or you might feel drawn to reconnect with family members you haven't spoken with recently. These interactions will feel particularly nourishing. Professional networks also flourish under today's stars. Colleagues and work connections respond favorably to your authentic approach. The Venus placement in your sign helps you strike the perfect balance between professionalism and genuine warmth, creating trust with minimal effort. For Cancers in leadership positions, your ability to read the emotional temperature of a group gives you significant advantages in team management. Digital connections and social media interactions benefit from Neptune's influence today. Your online presence carries an unusually compelling energy, and content you share is likely to resonate deeply with others. This is an excellent day for expanding your digital network or reaching out to online communities that share your interests. For single Cancers, social gatherings today carry significant romantic potential. Venus in your sign makes you particularly attractive to potential partners who value emotional depth and authenticity. Look for connections that begin with meaningful conversation rather than superficial attraction. Existing friendships undergo a renewal process as Saturn's disciplined energy encourages you to invest time in relationships that truly matter. You may find yourself naturally distancing from connections that drain your energy while gravitating toward those that offer mutual support and understanding. Water sign friends prove particularly supportive today, offering a mirror for your own emotional processes. These connections feel effortless and rejuvenating, as if you're speaking the same unspoken language. Social invitations arrive with surprising frequency today. While your initial instinct might be to decline in favor of solitude, the stars strongly suggest accepting at least one offer to gather. An important connection waits to be made in a group setting, one that could prove significant in the months to come. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon forms a challenging square to Mars, potentially introducing an element of tension into social dynamics. Navigate this energy by avoiding power struggles and redirecting competitive impulses into collaborative efforts. Your capacity for emotional regulation becomes your greatest social asset tonight. Remember that authenticity remains your superpower today. In a social landscape often dominated by surface-level interactions, your willingness to engage with depth and sincerity creates connections of genuine substance. Those who resonate with this approach will be drawn into your orbit naturally. As the moon transitions through Scorpio on this late May Sunday, Cáncer natives are experiencing an intensified emotional landscape that demands both acknowledgement and careful navigation. The deep waters of Scorpio energy complement your natural Cáncer intuition, creating a powerful day for emotional insights if you're willing to dive beneath surface appearances. Your ruling planet, the moon, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Aries today, heightening your psychic receptivity and creative inspiration while potentially blurring boundaries between your inner world and external reality. This celestial configuration is asking you to trust your instincts without becoming overwhelmed by the feelings of others. The day begins with a need for deliberate emotional